Hey there, coin enthusiasts! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting and rare areas of coin collecting, the legendary Lincoln USA 1-cent pennies. Did you know that some of these seemingly humble coins can fetch millions of dollars at auctions? Well, stick around, because we're counting down the top 25 most valuable and ultra-rare Lincoln pennies that could make you rich beyond your wildest dreams. Let's get started. Hey, coin collectors and treasure hunters! Have you ever rummaged through your pocket change and thought, could this tiny penny be worth a fortune? Well, today, we're diving into the fascinating story of the 1975 no-mid-mark Lincoln penny, a coin that has recently been making headlines for being worth an astonishing $66,999. That's right, this humble coin could be worth more than a brand new car. Let's break down the history, rarity, and current market value of this little copper gem. So stick around, because you don't want to miss this. First, let's talk history. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1975, the penny was a staple in American wallets, made primarily of 95% copper and 5% zinc. But what makes the 1975 penny with no mint mark so special? The key here is the lack of a mint mark. In 1975, pennies were minted in three main locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Denver coins carry a D, San Francisco coins an S, but Philadelphia coins, traditionally, have no mint mark at all. This wasn't unusual, so you might be wondering, why is this specific penny worth so much? The value of the 1975 no-mint mark penny isn't just about its origin, it's about its condition and rarity. Most coins from this era were heavily circulated, so finding one in pristine condition, also known as MS-67 or higher on the Sheldon grading scale, is extremely rare. This grading scale measures a coin's condition on a scale of 1 to 70, with 70 being absolutely flawless. One recent auction featured a 1975 no-mint mark penny graded as MS-67 Plus by PCGS, a leading coin grading company, and it sold for a jaw-dropping $66,999. This level of preservation, combined with historical interest, makes it a collector's dream. Now, let's talk about how to check if you've got a potential goldmine in your pocket. Here's what to look for: no mint mark, check under the date. If there's no letter, it's from the Philadelphia Mint. Condition: the coin needs to be in near-perfect condition. Look for sharp details and no scratches, wear, or discoloration. Professional grading: if you think your coin might be valuable, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. This step is crucial for determining its true market value. Let's talk numbers. While the recent $66,999 sale set a high benchmark, not all 1975 no-mint mark pennies are worth that much. Coins in lower grades can fetch anywhere from a few dollars to a couple of $100, depending on their condition. However, coins graded as MS-67 or higher are the ones that collectors are willing to pay big bucks for. And remember, coin prices can fluctuate based on market demand, so the value of your 1975 penny could increase over time. Why would anyone spend tens of thousands of dollars on a penny? The answer lies in the world of numismatics. Coin collecting is not just a hobby, it's an investment. Rare coins, especially in pristine condition, are seen as tangible assets that hold or increase in value over time. For some collectors, owning a rare coin like the 1975 no-mint mark penny is like owning a piece of history. So there you have it, the fascinating story of the 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln penny and why it's worth a fortune. Who knows? That loose change sitting in your car or piggy bank could hold a hidden treasure. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more coin collecting tips and stories. And tell us in the comments, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Happy hunting! Hey everyone! Welcome back to Coin Treasures, the channel where we uncover hidden gems in your pocket change. Today, we're exploring the 1976 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin that might seem ordinary but holds extraordinary value in the world of coin collecting. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909, designed to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design by Victor David Brenner became iconic, with Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the wheat ears on the reverse until 1959, when the reverse was updated to the Lincoln Memorial design. In 1976, the United States Mint was busy producing billions of coins. Most of these pennies came with a mint mark indicating where they were made, D for Denver and S for San Francisco. But the Philadelphia Mint, interestingly, didn't include a mint mark on its coins. So, when we say no mint mark, we're usually talking about coins struck in Philadelphia. What makes this coin special isn't just the lack of a mint mark, it's the condition. Most coins from everyday use are considered circulated, meaning they have scratches and wear. However, if a 1976 no mint mark penny is found in pristine condition, graded as MS 68 or higher, that's when collectors go crazy. Why? Because coins in near-perfect condition are extremely rare. Out of the millions produced, only a handful remain untouched by time. And rarity equals value in the world of numismatics. Earlier this year, a 1976 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, graded MS 68 by PCGS, sold for an astonishing $78,220 at auction. Why so much? It's all about supply and demand. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for rare, high-grade coins to complete their sets. At MS 67, this penny might fetch a few $100s. But at MS 68? The sky's the limit because only a handful have ever achieved that grade. So, how can you check if your 1976 penny is worth a fortune? Here's a quick guide. Look for the date. Check if it says 1976 and has no mint mark below the date. Examine the condition. Use a magnifying glass to spot any scratches or wear. If it looks pristine, it might be worth grading. Get it graded. Send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Grading can significantly increase the coin's value. Now you're probably wondering, what's the market like for this coin today? The 1976 no mint mark penny in top grades continues to be a hot item. While not every penny will hit the $78,220 jackpot, even lower grade examples can fetch impressive sums. On online marketplaces, you'll find circulated 1976 pennies going for a few cents to a few dollars. But high-grade examples are where the real money is, consistently attracting bids in the thousands. As the demand for rare coins grows, we might see even higher record-breaking sales in the future. So, there you have it, the story of the 1976 no mint mark Lincoln penny that went from being pocket change to a collector's dream. Who knows? That 1-cent coin sitting in your piggy bank might be worth thousands. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more hidden treasures in your everyday life. And let us know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Could you imagine finding a penny in your pocket that's worth more than a car? Well, the 1979 no mint mark Lincoln penny is making headlines, with one recently valued at an incredible $49,000. Stay tuned as we dive deep into the history, rarity, and market value of this fascinating coin. The Lincoln penny has been a cornerstone of American currency since 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin replaced the Indian head penny and became an instant classic. Fast forward to 1979. And the penny was still going strong, featuring Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But what makes the 1979 penny so special, and so valuable, has to do with a tiny detail, or lack thereof. Most coins have a mint mark, a small letter indicating where they were produced. For example, pennies struck in Philadelphia typically have no mint mark, while those from Denver and San Francisco bear a D or S. But in 1979, something extraordinary happened. Certain 1979 pennies without a mint mark have gained legendary status, not because of where they were struck, but because of their pristine condition and grading. The key to the 1979 no mint mark Lincoln penny's jaw-dropping value lies in its condition. A specific grading scale, called the Sheldon scale, rates coins from 1 to 70. To reach top value, the coin must be in MS68 red condition, essentially flawless with vibrant color. Coins graded as MS68 or higher are extremely rare. In fact, as of now, only a handful of 1979 no-mint mark pennies have ever achieved this grade, making them highly sought after by collectors. In recent years, the value of the 1979 no-mint mark penny has skyrocketed. One such coin was sold at auction for a whopping $49,000. Why? Because it was one of the finest examples ever graded, with near-perfect surfaces and eye appeal. If you're lucky enough to have a 1979 penny, its value will depend on its condition. While most are worth face value, those in exceptional condition can fetch thousands, or even tens of thousands, at auction. Not all 1979 pennies are worth a fortune, but checking for coins with no visible wear and vibrant red luster could make your penny jar a goldmine. To determine if your 1979 penny is valuable, inspect for wear and tear, look for the absence of a mint mark, have it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Preserve your coin's value by storing it in a protective holder and avoiding unnecessary handling. The 1979 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a testament to how even the smallest coins can hold incredible value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, always keep an eye out for unique coins. You never know what treasures might be hiding in plain sight. Do you have a rare penny story or want to learn more about coin collecting? Drop a comment below. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more fascinating stories from the world of numismatics. Thanks for watching. Hey there, coin collectors and curious minds. Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're talking about a truly remarkable piece, the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln cent. Believe it or not, one of these coins recently sold for an astonishing $55,999. But how can a penny be worth so much? That's exactly what we're here to uncover. By the end of this video, you'll understand the history behind this coin, why it's so valuable, and how to identify if you've got one sitting in your collection, or even in your pocket change. Let's jump right in. The history of the 1981 Lincoln penny. The 1981 Lincoln cent is part of the long-running Lincoln Memorial series, which began in 1959 to honor the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. These coins replaced the earlier wheat cents and feature the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. No mint mark. Coins without a mint mark were produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Back in 1981, it was standard for Philadelphia coins not to include a mint mark, so this doesn't automatically make it rare. Copper composition. The 1981 pennies were struck in a bronze alloy consisting of 95% copper and 5% zinc. This was the final year before the switch to the current copper-plated zinc composition in 1982. Mass production. Millions of 1981 pennies were minted, making them common in most cases. But as you'll see, a few extraordinary specimens can break the mold. Why is the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln cent worth so much? So, what's special about a coin that seemingly blends in with billions of others? The value of the 1981 no-mint mark penny skyrockets due to exceptional condition and rarity in higher grades. Here's what collectors and experts look for. 1. Condition, mint state and beyond. Coins in MS68, mint state 68, or higher are extremely rare. Out of the millions produced, very few survive in flawless condition. Grading is done by professional organizations like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Point 2. Eye appeal. Coins with incredible luster, sharp strikes, and no visible wear or discoloration are highly sought after. If a coin shows no signs of damage and has vibrant color tones, it can significantly boost its value. Point 3. Population report. According to population reports from major grading companies, there are very few MS68 examples of the 1981 Lincoln cent. This extreme scarcity drives the value through the roof. Point 4. Auction records: one such coin recently sold for $55,999 at auction due to its immaculate state and rarity. These kinds of sales set benchmarks for future valuations. How to identify a high-value 1981 penny now? The million-dollar question. How can you identify if your 1981 penny is worth a fortune? Step 1. Check for a no mint mark. If your penny has no mint mark below the date it was minted in Philadelphia. This is a standard feature for the 1981 pennies. Step 2. Inspect the condition. Look for a coin that appears nearly perfect, free from scratches, nicks, or discoloration. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to check the details. Step 3. Get it graded. If you believe you've got a high-quality specimen, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Their certification is essential to fetch top dollar at auction. What makes collectors pay big bucks? Collectors are passionate about filling their collections with the best possible specimens. For modern coins like the 1981 penny, the competition for a top-grade piece is fierce because historical significance. As the last full year of bronze pennies, the 1981 cent holds a special place in numismatic history. Investment potential. High-grade modern coins have shown strong appreciation in value over time. Bragging rights. Owning one of the finest examples of a common coin is a badge of honor in the coin collecting world. Current market value: while the record-breaking coin sold for $55,999. Not every 1981 no-mint mark penny will command such a high price. Here's a breakdown of approximate values based on condition: circulated, pocket change quality 1 cent to a few dollars, uncirculated, MS60, MS65 $5 to $1.50, MS66, MS67, $100 to $1,000 plus MS68 or higher, $10,000 to $55,000 plus. Remember, these values depend heavily on demand, auction trends, and professional grading. How to preserve your coins: if you think you have a valuable penny, follow these tips to preserve it. Handle with care. Hold the coin by its edges to avoid fingerprints or oils. Store properly. Use a coin holder or airtight container to prevent tarnish or damage. Avoid cleaning. Cleaning a coin can lower its value by damaging the surface. Conclusion: the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny might look ordinary, but in the right condition, it can be worth thousands, or even tens of thousands, of dollars. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this is a great reminder to always check your change. Who knows? That humble penny in your pocket could be your ticket to a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends, and let's spread the joy of coin collecting. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Hey, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters! Welcome back to the channel where we uncover the hidden gems hiding in your pocket change. Today, we're diving deep into a single coin that could turn your spare change into a small fortune. That's right, we're talking about the legendary 1982 Lincoln Memorial Cent, a coin with a fascinating history and a jaw-dropping market value of up to $91,000. Before we dive into the details of its value, let's set the stage with a little history. The year 1982 was a pivotal moment for U.S. coinage. The U.S. Mint was facing rising production costs, particularly due to the price of copper. At the time, pennies were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, which made them relatively expensive to produce. In response, the Mint decided to switch to a new composition, zinc with a thin copper plating. This change slashed production costs, but it also introduced a unique situation for collectors. That year, the Mint produced both copper and zinc pennies, leading to multiple varieties that are now highly collectible. Now, let's talk about the D Mint mark on this particular coin. The D indicates that the penny was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the three major mints producing pennies in 1982. Denver minted billions of Lincoln cents that year, but what makes this coin so special is its composition. In most cases, the 1982 D cents were struck in zinc. However, a few incredibly rare 1982 D copper cents slipped through the cracks and made their way into circulation. These copper pennies are the ones collectors are hunting for, and the ones that can command an astronomical price. So, how do you know if you've hit the jackpot? Identifying a rare 1982D copper cent is easier than you might think, but it does require some tools. Here's what to do. Check the weight. Copper pennies weigh 3.11 grams, while zinc pennies weigh just 2.5 grams. Grab a digital coin scale and weigh your 1982D cent. Look for the mint mark. Ensure the coin has a clear D below the date. Examine the date style. There are large date and small date varieties, but for the 1982D copper cent, either style could be valuable. If your coin matches these criteria, it's time to consider professional authentication. The Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or Numismatic Guarantee Company (NGC) can confirm your coin's authenticity and assign it a grade, which is crucial for determining its value. Segment 4. The record-breaking sale of the 1982D copper penny host. So, why is this coin worth so much money? Well, in 2017, a 1982D copper cent sold at auction for an astonishing $18,800. And more recently, in 2022, another example sold for $91,000. The key to its value lies in its rarity. Only a handful of these copper coins are known to exist, and their accidental production makes them a true treasure for collectors. Now you might be wondering, how can I find one of these coins? While the odds are slim, it's not impossible. Search your old coin jars or piggy banks. Older coins often get overlooked. Visit local flea markets or garage sales. Many people unknowingly sell valuable coins at face value. Inspect your coins closely. You never know what you might have already. So, what's the current market value of a 1982D copper cent? Depending on the condition and grade, these coins can fetch anywhere from $10,000 to $91,000 or more at auction. Even a lower grade example could still bring you a life-changing amount of money. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone with a keen eye for treasure, the 1982D copper penny proves that incredible finds are out there waiting to be discovered. So, keep hunting, and who knows, the next coin you pick up could be worth a fortune. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss another treasure hunting tip. Until next time, happy hunting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into the world of coin collecting, and specifically, one of the most fascinating and valuable coins out there, the 2002 Lincoln 1-cent penny, without a mint mark. If you've ever come across this coin in your pocket change, you might be sitting on a gold mine without even knowing it. So stick around, because we're about to uncover the history, rarity, and the shocking current market value of this seemingly ordinary penny. You might just have a valuable treasure in your hands. Before we get into the specifics of the 2002 no-mint mark penny, let's take a quick trip through history. The Lincoln 1-cent coin has been a part of U.S. currency since 1909, and it has undergone many changes over the years. The original design, created by artist Victor David Brenner, featured President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, while the reverse initially depicted two wheat stalks, hence the name wheat penny. 4 coins made from 1909 to 1958. But by 1959, the U.S. Mint replaced the wheat design with the now familiar Lincoln Memorial. Fast forward to 2009, and the Mint celebrated the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln penny with a series of commemorative designs. However, the 2002 penny, an often overlooked coin, was made in huge numbers, yet certain versions of it have become extremely rare and highly valuable. Now, let's talk about the 2002 penny itself. Most people know that U.S. coins are minted in specific locations across the country: Philadelphia, Denver, and West Point. Coins minted in Philadelphia have a P mint mark, while those made in Denver carry a D. But here's where it gets interesting. In 2002, the U.S. Mint made some pennies with no mint mark at all, coins that were struck in Philadelphia, but without the usual P. At first glance, this might seem like just another run-of-the-mill penny, but the absence of a mint mark makes it incredibly rare. How rare? Well, the absence of the mint mark combined with a few other factors means that it's one of the most sought-after varieties in recent years. So, why is this penny worth so much? The key to its value lies in a few factors. First off, as mentioned, the lack of a mint mark means that it's a unique era coin, which automatically makes it more valuable to collectors. On top of that, there's the fact that these coins are rare. The US Mint struck millions of pennies in 2002, but only a small portion of them were struck without a mint mark, and as time goes on, these coins have become harder and harder to find in circulation. The coin's value also depends on its condition. A 2002 no-mint mark penny in pristine, uncirculated condition can fetch significantly more than a worn-down one. In fact, coins that are graded by professional numismatists, such as those graded by the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, (NGC), or Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS), can see their value soar depending on the grade. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Just how much is the 2002 no-mint mark penny worth today? Believe it or not, this penny can be worth anywhere from a few dollars to several thousand, depending on its condition, rarity, and whether it's been professionally graded. Some of these coins have even sold for as much as $9,876 at auction. This high value is driven by collectors' demand for rare era coins, and as of recent years, the market has been buzzing with interest in these elusive pennies. If you have a 2002 penny with no mint mark, it could be worth far more than its 1 cent face value, especially if it's in great condition or has been graded by a trusted organization. Wondering how you can tell if you have one of these rare 2002 no mint mark pennies? It's actually pretty simple to check. All you need to do is look at the obverse side of the coin, the side with Lincoln's portrait. If there's no P or D mint mark next to the date, then you've got a coin struck in Philadelphia, without a mint mark. Now, if the penny has been worn down over time, or if there's any significant damage, it may not have the high value you're hoping for. But if the coin is in near perfect condition or better, you could have a real gem on your hands. If you think you might have a 2002 no mint mark penny that could be worth a lot of money, here's what you should do next. First, take a good look at it under a magnifying glass, and check for any signs of wear, scratches, or other imperfections that could affect its value. Then, consider getting the coin professionally graded by a company like NGC or PCGS. This can help ensure the coin's authenticity and condition, and it can also help you get an accurate value for it. If your coin is in great shape, and it turns out to be one of those rare, uncirculated specimens, don't be surprised if you end up with a significant payday when you sell or auction it. Who would have thought that a simple penny from 2002 could be worth thousands of dollars? As you can see, the world of coin collecting can be full of surprises, and if you're lucky enough to find a 2002 no mint mark penny, you could be holding on to a valuable piece of history. So, make sure to check your pocket change, and who knows? You might just find a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed today's video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you have any interesting coin stories or questions, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hey there, coin collectors and enthusiasts. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into one of the most intriguing and valuable pennies out there, the 2004 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. If you've got one of these in your collection, you might be sitting on a small fortune. We're talking about a coin that could be worth as much as $5,846 today. That's right, nearly $6,000 for a penny. But before you rush to check your piggy bank, let's break down exactly what makes this penny so special, its fascinating history, and how you can tell if your 2004 penny is worth a lot of money. First, let's talk about the 2004 Lincoln 1-cent penny's basic background. This penny was released as part of a regular series of U.S. pennies featuring the famous Abraham Lincoln portrait, designed by Victor David Brenner. But 2004 was a special year because of some unexpected changes at the U.S. Mint. In 2004, the U.S. Mint began to release a series of pennies to commemorate the bicentennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. These coins featured a new design, a memorial reverse side that showcased the Lincoln Memorial. This design had been around for decades, but that year was different, and here's why. Here's where things get really interesting. Normally, Every US coin has a mint mark, a tiny letter indicating which mint produced it. For pennies, this mint mark is typically found on the obverse side, near the date, and it can say D for Denver, S for San Francisco, or P for Philadelphia. But in 2004, something unusual happened. A small batch of Lincoln pennies were struck without any mint mark at all. This led to the creation of what's now known as the 2004 no mint mark Lincoln penny. Imagine it, a penny, no mint mark, and it didn't come from the usual facilities like Denver or Philadelphia. It was a rare, unmarked error, one that no one expected to see. So, what does that mean for its value? Now, here's the million-dollar question. Why is this 2004 penny worth so much? Well, as a mistake, it's rare. The US Mint typically produces millions of pennies each year, but only a very small number of 2004 pennies slip through the cracks without mint marks. That rarity makes them highly sought after by collectors and coin dealers alike. Because there are so few of them, the demand for these coins has skyrocketed. The 2004 no mint mark penny is now considered a very valuable era coin, and its worth has increased over time. Today, depending on the condition and whether the coin has been professionally graded, it can fetch up to $5,846 or more on the open market. But not every 2004 no mint mark penny is going to be worth that much. Coin value is heavily determined by its condition. The best way to measure a coin's condition is through a system called coin grading. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. So, a penny in mint condition, with sharp details and no wear, can be worth much more than one that's been worn down or damaged. A 2004 no mint mark penny with a grade of MS65 or higher could be the one that's worth thousands of dollars. How can you tell if you have one of these rare pennies in your collection? Well, first of all, it has to be a 2004 penny, and it needs to have absolutely no mint mark. You'll see most 2004 pennies have either a D or P mint mark, but the no mint mark version is the one you need to watch out for. Take a good look at the front of your 2004 pennies. If there's no mint mark near the date, then you may have a valuable coin on your hands. So, if you do find one of these rare 2004 pennies, you might be wondering where to sell it. Well, there are several places to get a fair price for your coin. Some people choose to sell their coins through online auction sites like eBay, while others take their coins to professional dealers or coin shops that specialize in era coins. But remember, if your penny is in really good condition, you might want to have it graded by a professional coin grading service, like PCGS or NGC, before selling it. A graded coin could fetch much more than an ungraded one. So, to wrap it up, the 2004 no mint mark Lincoln penny is one of the most exciting and valuable finds in the world of coin collecting today. If you've got one in your pocket change or tucked away in your collection, it could be worth a lot more than you think, up to $5,846 or more, depending on its condition. So check your pennies, and who knows? You could be holding on to a rare piece of history. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you won't miss out on future videos where we dig into more coin collecting tips, tricks, and valuable finds. Until next time, happy collecting.